welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilka, empath, and I like to do these little near daily talks just to, share my take on things. I got some free time on my hands, and in the interim, I research stuff, all kinds of stuff, mainstream stuff, obscure stuff, mythical stuff, esoteric stuff. I knew Benzo was going to do that. Anyway, alright, things are getting really spicy. Things are really gearing up, People's Akashic records, there's so much activity going. It's like a boiling pot of water. It's sat for a long time. And there's the heat on low, right? But somebody really jacked up the furnace. It's really turned it up, right? So now things are starting to, you start to see the little bubbles on the bottom, and soon those bubbles are going to start getting bigger, and then the rapid boil is going to come, and all that, what's coming up is low vibrational crap. It's low all that seedy, self-serving, materialistic, all that stuff. It's like, and the people that are going to hang on to it, they're going to hang on to it freaking bloody knuckled, freaking dragon. It's going to take them down. Yeah. Because that ain't natural, and only natural stuff. This is a world of nature, and we're supposed to be nature and acting in a natural way, and all this reindeer games, man-made nonsense has just plagued the planet for far too long, and things are changing. And people could try and keep change from happening, but it ain't going to stop nothing. It ain't gonna stop nothing. I went and looked for a guy I watched, Dennis Eggleston. His channel's gone. I know that he's taken hiatus before, but I never known him to move his channel. And I also know that there's algorithms, and there's people that don't like things, and those that hold the purse strings win, right? Because people have made money so important. If you make, sharing knowledge, information, if you made that more of a priority, well, the NFL wouldn't be making millions and billions either. So, anyway, all I can do is not participate in stuff that I don't believe in. I haven't had a Subway sandwich in like 10 years because I freaking hate Mike Vick. And, it's hard for me not to hate the whole freaking city of Philadelphia, because you let Mike Vick play, and he's a dog freaking killer. He's a killer. And that, things that like to watch animals hurt, it evolves. It grows in them, and one day they like to see people hurt. This has been proven time and time again. This is nothing that I am making up. But this is what worked for me. I found this to be true for me, and maybe if there's some recognition, if there's like vibration in you as in me, if you are here, maybe this will resonate with you. I don't even like to use that word because people make words trendy, and then I freaking can't stand them anymore. Same thing happened with random. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Anyway, so I used to just trust and believe in everyone because I deem myself trustworthy. Because I used to tell myself, I've always told on myself, I always like to come clean, and, I gotta let Benny in. I always like to come clean. Come on. Keep the consequences lower. Come on, Artie Pants, you tricked me. I thought you were Benzo. Get to your spot. Go on, hustle butts. Good boy. Don't sit at my spot. Artie Pants. Artie Pants. This is new. This is a rare. Where's your planetary alignments that designate that you are coming in to do a video co-host, Mr. Man? Anyway, alright, so he's the oldest. He's my oldest. He has the same day. Birthday as my brother, and they have the same temperament. We have challenges in our relationship, but I always will try to understand him because I love him. He's my number one. Handsome man, Artie Pants. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, focus. So. And then what happened is I started getting duped a lot, and I started getting taken advantage of, and I started, because I was that little, I just do things for you, and, I just wanted to make friends, make people happy, and I was a real people pleaser, and blah, 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 blah. until I wasn't, you know, until they pissed me off, and then ain't no loyalty. So what happened is then I drank for a long time. Then I didn't, you know, and then I would do freaking stupid, terrible things and hurt people's feelings unintentionally, just by living, just by like not showing up for things. You know, I missed my 21st birthday party because I was fine where I was at. Yep, they brought me balloons and everything. So, dang bugger, you know, I miss that. So what happened was I determined that I wanted to show up in life, and I couldn't do that being a drunk. I couldn't. Some people can tolerate alcohol. This is not for people that can tolerate alcohol, and for people. I'm not even talking to you. This is for people like me that have that obsession for craving, and once you start, you can't stop. I'm talking to those folks. I'm talking to those people that don't mind going into the freaking dark, murky, low, seedy sides of the human mind, you know. And I did it for science, and then I didn't like what I saw. So I'm not sticking with it. That's somebody else's experiment, maybe. So what happened is, when I was drinking, I determined that it was taking me farther away from the person that I wanted to be, of who I was intended to be. Because I'm here to help people, you know, always have been. So, once I started getting sober, you know, I went through this period where I didn't trust anybody, you know, and I can kind of go through that now, too, if I'm not careful. If I forget, if I don't do my daily disciplines and whatnot, I can slip right back into forgetting real quick. Because we come into this world forgetting who we were in all of the other incarnations. So that veil likes to go up. It likes to go pop up, you know. It wants to keep us freaking asleep, so we just go to work at 9 to 5 every day, and we pay our taxes, and we're little obedient, subservient, little freaking minions of, you know, of people that freaking that are in this higher, that we will never associate with, that are supposed to be for us, and they're this higher echelon, and they don't even live with the same mentality that they do, because, you know, most of America only makes like freaking makes very little by comparison. Come on, Benzo, and tell a story, Benny. Come on, Benny, tell a story, Benny. Try to tell a story, Benny. We got dead air right now, Benny, because Benny's being the bat. Go, Benzo. Go, Benzo. Keep going. No, go on. Come on, go boy. Go boy. Everybody's a good boy. Good boy. Okay, good boy. All right. Now the gang's all here except for Luna. Go get your hydration station. Alright, so so I went through this long period of skepticism where I didn't trust anybody. And what happened is I had, you know, as I started doing the next right thing more and more, and I started, you know, being accountable and showing up when I said I was going to do it and all this stuff, you know, and started doing respectable things, I started feeling more respectable. Artie, stop. Don't be pissy. He wants to go under. His brother annoys him. You're not in the mood for Benzo. Come here, Benzo. Come here, Benzo. Good boy, Benny. It's a Benny spot. Sorry. Yeah. It's that I. Okay. And then I started to recognize these characteristics in other people. Is what I started doing, and I started recognizing more people that would, you know, do things like admit when they were wrong, you know. And then when they didn't, most of the time people won't admit when they're wrong, and they'll just quit talking to you anyway. It's just easier, because then they don't have to fix anything. They don't have to work on anything, you know. One of the most humbling things that you can do in your whole entire life is making an amends to someone that you have truly hurt and harmed. Yep. And the thing is, when you make amends to people, then you don't make one unless you're willing to change the behavior. Don't even bother, because then you might as well just say you're sorry and, you know, add it to the other billion times they've heard that before, right? So, the whole world is in a period of percolation. Finny, stop. And heal. And we're all purging. We're all purging, sit. We're all purging, sit. We're all getting rid of this lower epsilon stuff that is that low vibrational stuff that doesn't even serve us. So, because more people are coming into alignment with who they are, and the alignments that are coming up are more for stop, sit. He wants to get into something. Oh, there's a paper towel. That's what it is. Here, if I put this over here, will you? Yep, he likes to eat paper towels. That's what it is. No, sit. Anyway, I guess this video's done because I'm getting kind of annoyed now with my dogs, and he's fixed on something over there, and I can't get him not fixed. So I'm gonna wrap it up with this, and that is, and once you start doing respectable things and start just being, just being a good person, it's not hard. It's not hard to not cheat I don't know why people think it's, like, difficult to not freaking want to rob people, cheat people, steal people, take their attention without giving anything in return, taking their accolades with never, offering them back. All these one-sided relationships, it's just all this imbalance that has been happening within people is coming into balance, and that is going to manifest itself in the main world, ideally. But we live in a free will universe, so people can choose to just take the easy, softer way. And we can just continue living in a society that's gonna freaking kill itself until the poles flip, and then it ain't gonna matter anyway because, well, beach property's gonna change. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.